Hello everyone, myself Richa Handa, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, DP Vipra College, Bilaspur. Today I am going to give lecture for BSc first year student of Computer Science and Information Technology. My paper name is Programming in C language and I will give lecture for Unit 4 and my topic is pointers. Now come to the first slide, that is introduction. When we create a program, then we use variable to store the value in a program. That means whenever we create a C program, there is a need to store the variables in a program. And when we declare the variable in the program, then we also write the name of the data type. That means which type of data we are going to use. This is a simple thing in a programming language. That means when we create a program, we need to declare the variable, and before declaring the name of the variable, we have to define its type. That means which type of variables we are going to use. It is integer variable, float variable, or the character variable. And you can understand it through this example, like integer a, character ch, float b. Here a, ch and b are the name of the variable. Integer, character and float are their data types. And when we declare a variable, then it is stored in a memory location. That means whenever we declare a variable in a program, then it need a memory location in which it is stored. And the variable which is used to store that address is called a pointer variable. That means pointer variable is nothing. It is just a simple variable that is used to store the address of any other variable. Like integer a, we have declared a simple variable integer a, and here integer pointer ptr. A is a simple variable of the type integer and ptr is a pointer variable because we have used asterisk mark before the ptr, which represent that it is a pointer variable, and it store the value of integer, so that before pointer ptr we use int. We can explain it through this example. Here a is the name of the variable. It is stored, suppose the value 10, and it have some address where it is stored, that is called 1024. It may be any address. Here we assume that it is 1024. And here we also the variable we have declared is called the ptr, which is a pointer variable, and it is stored the address of the variable a. So it is stored 1024, nothing else. It is stored the address of the a, that is 1024, and it also has some other address. It is called 1030. It is the address of the ptr variable. That means a has a different address, ptr has a different address, but ptr store the address of a. Now you can understand it through this example also. Here we declare three variables ABC. All three have the different values, and also they have the different memory locations to store. Suppose here A is a variable, store the value 10 and has the address 2025, suppose. And here the variable B, store the variable 20 and has the address 2032. Here the variable C has the address 30, has the value 30 and the address 2041. That means every variable have a different value and also have the different memory locations to store. And the variables that are used to store these addresses is called the pointer variables. We can understand it through this program. Hash include stdio.h, hash include conio.h. These are the header files we have used in a program. Main is the main functions through which program are getting started. And the curly braces are used to start the program, and all the programs are written inside these curly braces. Here we declare two variables, a and pointer b. A is an integer type of variable and b is used to store the address of a because it is a pointer variable. Value of a we declare is 10 and b is the address of a. That means it is used to store the address of a. Whatever address a has, b, it is stored by the b. And here we print three things here. Printf %d a, that means it store only the value of a, that is 10. And printf %u b, b is the address, b store the address of a, that means 1024 or anything whatever it has. And %u is used to display the address. %d for integer and %u conversion specification is used to store the address. And next thing, %d pointer b. Pointer b, before b we have used pointer. If we use only b, then it display the address only. If we use pointer b, then it display the value of the address kept by ptr. That means ptr kept 1024, so address inside the 1024 is 10. So the value of 10, value 10 is displayed when we use pointer B. That means output is 10, 2025 and again 10. Okay. Now come to the operators that are used for the pointers. We declare pointer as a variable using the asterisk symbol. You see here, this is the asterisk symbol represent that the variable we have used is type of pointer variables. And there are two types of operators are used in a pointer. First one is the address operator and second one is the indirect operator. The address operator, that means ampersand, that is used to store the address of the variable, and pointer operator is indirect operator are used as a pointer or asterisk symbol. So let's see how it works. First one is the address operator. It is used to find out the address of a variable, and ampersand symbol is used to represent the address operator. Here suppose integer a's value is 10 and we use pointer b, and float c 2.5 and pointer d. That means here two types of variables we have used, a and c. A store the integer value, and the address of this integer value is stored by an integer pointer variable pointer b. And the float value contain 2.5 and address of this float value is stored by the pointer d, which is represented by b equals to address of a. That means b store the address of a, and d equals to address of c. That means b store the address of integer variable a and d store the address of the float variable c. And second one is the indirect operator. It is used to display the value of a variable. That means I have previously discussed when we used pointer mark before the pointer variable, then it displays the value of the address kept by that pointer variable. And the indirect operators are also used to declare the pointer variable. So when we declare the pointer variable, we use like that: integer pointer a, float pointer b, or character pointer c. That means there are two use of indirect operator. First one is when we declare the pointer variable, and second one when we display the value of the pointer variables. Now we can understand it through this program. Hash include and conio.h, stdio.h, both are the header files we have used. Main is the main function. Then we declare two variable, a and pointer b. A is an integer type of variable, b is a pointer variable used to store the address of a. The value of a is 4 and b equals to address of a. That means a address of a is stored by the variable b. Then we print the following different things here. Printf address of a represented by the ampersand a operator. Ampersand a means is display the address of a, and printf address of a %u b. When we use address of a is the same thing that we have used b, because b equals to address of a we have written here. So when we use address of a, it represent the address of a. When we use b, it also display the address of a, and address is denoted by the %u conversion specification. And address of b is also represented by the address of b. It represents the address of b, not the address of a. And then the value is represented by value of a equals to %d, a simple thing, and value of a equals to %d pointer b, as we mentioned previously that when we use pointer mark before the pointer variable, then it display the value of the address held by it. And value of b also represented by pointer address of a, because address of a is nothing, just a b. And when we use pointer b, it display the value of b, sorry, value of a. Okay. Then we can understand it through this diagram, like a, value of a is 10 and value is 2025, its address, and another variable is b hold the address of a, that is 2025. It also have some other address like 2035, and the output is denoted by when we display the address of a, it's 2025, this one. Address of a through b, same thing, and address of b is 2035 will be displayed. And value of a %d a, simply value of b through pointer b, same thing, and value of b through ampersand pointer a is a same thing. So we can use pointer variable through the various terms and techniques. Only we have to know the terminology, that how to use the pointer variables and how to access the values from the pointer variables. Thank you so much for this lecture. Thank you.